3, 2, 1.
Glowing Up Latina, Season 2, Episode 16.
Hey, everybody. Welcome to another episode of Glowing Up Latina.
Hi.
Hello.
I'm Christina.
I'm Amanda.
And I'm Liana.
What is up, you guys? How is it going? Happy Friday.
Happy Friday. TGIF.
Happy Friday. Yeah. Just another week. Work. So many things going on. And I'm just like, adulting ain't it, y'all. It's just, ugh. It's gross. And then I saw like this morning on the news where it was like $100,000 in New York City is the equivalent to $30,000. Is that what that was?
Something like
Is that
that.
what I
I
was reading?
saw that a couple of days ago.
And I was like, oh, I was like, I mean, it does feel like that. I mean, hanging by a thread here, but yeah.
I don't even make 100,000, and every time I'm like, oh, this is so sad. Look at this check. I did get paid today, though, so small blessings.
I wish.
Shut up! You get paid 3 times this
You
month.
got paid 3 times this month, ma'am.
I felt no difference. There was no difference because this third check that's about to come in is going to go straight to my rent. So it feels nothing. Yeah. The only one thing that I got to do out of that one paycheck was to get my nails done and a pedicure. That was it. The one thing I was able to enjoy out of that. Everything else, bills on bills on bills.
I'm going Sunday. I said my last set was gonna be my last set, but I can't just yet.
Oh,
but
okay.
Other than that, lovely uplifting words to start our episode. How are you guys doing? How was y'all's week?
It was good. It's been a lot going on. That's all I could really say.
Yeah.
How about you, Christina?
It was good. I got back from California on Monday. I already miss being there. I had a great time with my friends. We did a lot of hiking. Our trip was basically hiking, eating, and hot tubbing. That's what we did the entire time.
Yeah, I saw that. I saw that you posted like the trail you did was it in Joshua Tree?
The long one.
What was the hiking? Girl, they both look long. I don't know what you did.
So there was one in Joshua Tree. There were 2 in Joshua Tree that we did. And then there was one that we did to the Hollywood sign where we are like behind the letters. And I had every intention of making a reel to post of that hike. But I learned something about myself. I did not think I was scared of heights because I love roller coasters, love all of that. But these very open. Like there was at one point like a very like narrow like ledge, and it was like dirt wall or like the bottom of the hill. And I was like, oh no. So the reel did not get made, unfortunately. But we had a good
like
time.
The Blair Witch Project.
Literally, they would have just found my phone. It was this dumbass trying to make a video hiking to the Hollywood sign. But it was good. We saw the Giving Tree, you know, like the book, that children's book. Yeah. And then and I had some very good Jamaican food, great oxtail, what I was missing. Had some In-N-Out, had some really good pancakes. But yeah, that was my week. Okay, so before we get started with today's episode, I think we need to give a very big shout out to our first ever giveaway winner, Morgan. You get a round of applause, Morgan. Yay! We're very excited to send you this package. And we hope you look. As you can probably tell, it's been a week. It's been a time. Everybody's having a thing going on. So we decided to do like a fun little episode this week and talk about reality TV, a guilty pleasure of most people that I know. And really, we just wanted to bring you guys something light and fun. So, you know, hopefully you guys like it. If not, we won't do it again. But yeah. And I know that Amanda and I share one in common, not exactly in common, but in common in the sense that we both love reality TV. My choice is Love Island. I fucking love Love Island.
I got into I saw like a season or two. I still can't get into it. But what I want to start watching, I was going through some stuff to watch on Netflix the other day, and I want to watch Love is Blind. So I want to start.
Watched it?
No, Constantine
Girl.
was like, yeah, I'm gonna watch it. Yeah, I want to watch it. Who knows? I can watch it tonight. But I want to watch Love is Blind, and then I love watching 90 Day Fiancé. I don't know what it is. I just love seeing the madness. I love seeing everyone be messy. I don't know. It's so bad. One of our friends, they had posted up something on Instagram on their story. I forgot what the heck they were watching. It could have been like Love Island or Love is Blind. And they were like, yes, I love reality TV. And I was just like, yeah, I think they said it's my guilty pleasure, something along those lines. And I replied to it. I was just like, yeah, I love 90 Day Fiancé. It's just something about reality TV. It's very messy, and I just want to see the drama that goes down.
Watching other people's messes.
It's entertaining. I'm glad to know that I don't have that drama, because I don't want that drama. But please let me watch yours. Please. I'll make sure you're famous. It's all good.
The only thing I really know about like 90 Day Fiancé is the Ed. That character was like on my TikTok a lot.
Yeah. He's so toxic, and I don't know. I don't like him as a person. I think he's very mean. But
does not come off great.
Yeah, it does not. But just some of the couples, like their stories, they're pretty successful, I want to say. I mean, they meet online and they make it all the way till they have kids and no divorce. Then there's some that they find out at the end they were being used just to get into the country, and that's when you're like, damn. Some of them are pretty obvious though. But I'll be like, really, bro? Like, you didn't see that one coming? But yeah, it's nice to see some of them, like, actually they go pretty far, and it's actual love. It's true love. Like, all right, okay, congrats to you. You're like, you beat the odds. Congratulations. Yeah, I just enjoy it. I enjoy watching that.
Now, what is the concept behind 90 Day Fiancé? Because like for Love Island, the idea is that I think you bring like 5 or 6 men and women on the show, and like it's almost like, think if you made like 12 Sims and just dropped them in a house, and you were like, okay, somebody partner up, find love, do whatever. And that's literally like what the show is. They like partner up in the beginning, like you partner up based solely on physical attraction. And then you like get to know people, and then they make their partnerships. I've only watched like the last 2 seasons because my friend from law school like got me into it. And she was telling me that like they've had like marriages off of this, like couples have had children together. And I can't remember if she said there's been a divorce or not. But like it's really interesting, because then like the couple that like makes it to the end, you have couples that make it to the end because like bombshells come in, like new people come in, they're called bombshells. And some people like recouple, and when a person's left single, they have to leave the island. And yeah, so I think the public votes at the end though for like the most compatible couple, and that's kind of how it goes.
Yeah. With 90 Day Fiancé, it started off with a couple meeting either online, or one person traveled to their significant other's country, and they met there, and then they kept their relationship going, and now they're trying to file for a K1 visa for their significant other to live here in the United States, and then for them to get married. Then it's like, okay, do they get approved for that K1 visa to get married? And they have 90 days. If they are approved, they have 90 days to get married. But it just happens to be in those 90 days, they really get to know the person. Like, they're like, okay, this isn't just like me traveling to see you for a couple of days. Like, now we're really getting to know each other. We live together, and I'm learning your quirks, and I'm like, So I think at that point it was just like, okay, let's see which of these couples actually get married in 90 days. And then from there, they created all these spin-offs where it was like before the 90 days, where couples were, traveling again back and forth to visit their significant other. And do we really want to apply for this K-1 visa to have you move to the United States? Then there's after the 90 days where, okay, these people got married, and let's see how they're doing as a married couple. How was one of them, assimilating and adapting to American lifestyle? How are they doing? Do they have a job? Or some of them have to wait for their visa to come in to actually work in the United States. That's one. So before the 90 days, after the 90 days. Oh, and then there's 90-day fiance the other way. So let's say
I've heard of this one. It makes no sense. It makes no damn sense.
I met Constantine online, right?
Mm-hmm.
And Constantine was still living in Ukraine. And I'm like, you know what? Forget it. You don't have to come to the United States. I want to go and live in Ukraine with you. So then I move to Ukraine, and we figure out how to get married out there.
Oh,
and I actually live there. I move there.
And these are all TLC shows.
All TLC shows. And then from there, they have their own little more extra, like little mini spin-off shows where the couples have their own show. So I watch that. It's a whole mess.
Oh, so you're like in it. You watch like all the spin-offs. I get into it
because then there was like, I do watch all the spin-offs, because then you have Darcy and Stacy. Darcy and
They're
Stacy are
They're
twins,
funny.
but Darcy they are funny, but then
They're
Darcy
hilarious.
I love watching them too. But Darcy was on 90 Day Fiancé, and her sister has a similar story too, where her sister married someone from some Eastern European country, but the same thing. Darcy was on the show. She had like 3 different boyfriends. There 3 different seasons, I should say, also going through, having a relationship overseas, and she tried getting married a couple of times. I just like watching them. There's another one. Is there another spinoff show? I know there's Darcy and Stacy.
Chantal and
the family Chantal was so good, and then it ended too. The family Chantal, they're like the OG couple from 90 Day Fiancé. She is her family's from Atlanta, Georgia. She married this guy from Dominican Republic. He moved out here. They got married. They were married for like 5 years, and this past I think the season ended last year. And she found he left her after 5 years of being married. He left her because now he's a real estate agent doing his own thing. He's like finally set up, basically. And I think he cheated on her.
They ain't shit.
Yeah. I loved watching. And then the families get involved, and they're fighting. There was actual fist fights on the family Chantal. Oh my gosh, messy.
Are you guys
very messy
Vanderpump Rules people? Like Bravo at all?
Oh my god, I need to get into the Vanderpump Rules, because my friend was like, we were at work, and she's typing, and she goes, I gotta watch my Vanderpump Rules tonight. I was like, oh. She was like, do you watch? Because I watch all the other Bravo shows there. And she's like, I was like, no. And she goes, yeah, it's really good. This season starts with like a fight. I don't want to, any spoilers here. Spoiler alert. Apparently someone cheated on someone, and then someone
that's not a spoiler. It's literally all over like my TikTok. Like that's the only reason I know what it is. My cousin really likes like the Bravo shows. So like sometimes she'll send me things, and so now I kind of get like the videos and stuff for them. But apparently someone named Tom cheated on someone named Ariana with someone named Rachel or Raquel. I don't know what her name is. Yeah. And then somebody hit Rachel or something. And
some nonsense. And I was just like, oh, this is
piques my interest.
I was like, okay.
You know what's crazy to me? How like the TV producer or like the camera guys are just watching. Like they their job is literally to watch the chaos and do nothing about it.
They're like, I can't do anything. Like, I gotta stay still, catch
right.
These
They're
angles.
like, hey, make sure you get it on the other side. You're on the other side. That's crazy. I always think about that. I'm like, damn, like you're really out here just like watching all of this play out and can't even lift a damn finger.
Do you guys remember what your first reality TV show was? Because I remember mine exactly.
Oh, like scripted reality TV show or like game? Does it have to be like a game show?
No, just like this, like people like interacting, all that, like living
it had
together.
To
whatever.
Be The Hills.
Oh, I never watched
The Hills. The Hills was like something. Oh my god, I love that.
That was scripted?
Would enjoy The Hills too. I love The Hills. Maybe it wasn't.
Is The Hills
maybe
the one
some
with
parts
Lauren
were? Conrad.
Okay.
Yeah. That was like the spinoff of Laguna Beach. I never watched Laguna Beach, but I was into The Hills.
Okay. That's where Adrian I think Adam Brody. Right?
One of the Brody brothers. What's his name? Adrian Brody? Maybe it is Adrian Brody.
Maybe. I don't know. I didn't watch
Brody
that.
Jenner.
Like, oh, there we go.
Brody Jenner. There we go. I was like, he's not. It's a Jenner. Yes, Brody Jenner. That's where.
Oh, and like Spencer Pratt and all them, right? Okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know why I never watched it. Well, because like the first one that I watched was Jersey Shore. Like that was my first like reality TV.
That too. Yeah, that came right after. It's funny because did I send you guys this one? No. I sent it to Constantine where there was something about Ronnie. He had just, I think he was on an episode sometime this week. He hasn't been on the show lately, but they did like a little snippet of him just giving an update on where he's out in his life right now. And he moved out of LA. Now he's in Miami. I did not know that he actually gained full custody of his daughter. I didn't know that.
Oh, I didn't know that either.
Yeah. So, good for him, you know. He I think he was going to therapy and he said it helped. So he's still working on himself. So I mean, hey, good for him. But I don't think he's gonna return to the show. But we already know who's returning to the show and we want to watch that. Sammy's sweetheart is coming back, y'all.
Yes, she is. I remember like looking back on it now, it's so wild that we used to like watch them fight because that was not a healthy relationship. That was a very toxic, like, abusive relationship. And we all were just like, you gonna watch Jersey Shore tonight? You want to talk about it tomorrow? Okay, we'll talk about it tomorrow. Like
it was on the other day. It was on the other day because they do a lot of these reruns, right? So me and Constantine are watching it, and it's like the Miami season right before they do the letter, right before Jenny and Snooki write the stupid letter, and it's like Sammy. No, Ronnie gets back from work and Sammy's all excited because she's like, okay, you know, the boys are gonna go out, the girls are gonna do their own thing, so that means I get to spend time with Ronnie. You know, me and Ronnie are just gonna be home, we're gonna chill, and then he goes, oh, are you gonna go with the girls? And she's like, no. And he goes, oh, okay. He goes, why are you gonna go? She goes, why are you gonna go with the boys? And he goes, I mean, yeah, I guess, yeah, I'm gonna go with them. And her face changes and she's just like, she goes, I really thought that he was just going to stay with me and I didn't think he was going to actually go. But looking at that, like that scene right there, I was like, bro, all you had to be was like, I don't want you to go. I want you to spend time with me.
Yeah.
But because she didn't say that, it became a whole big ass thing. And Ronnie went out thotting that night. And then that's when you get the letter.
Communication is key, everybody.
Yeah.
Communication is
We've come full circle. Communication is key.
There was also like
she said no.
Yeah, there were also like different Reddit forums that would be like that the producers like would sometimes like instigate and like be like, you should do this, or like you should do this. That one is crazy because they've talked about it a couple of times. I think even Vinny has come out and talked about it, about how like the producers would like manipulate situations to make things worse. Yeah, so that whole Sammy and Ronnie relationship though, not healthy. And I'm glad that she's able to come back like without him being there, because I know that was like one of her big things. And like not returning. I haven't watched any of the new stuff. I like rewatched the actual Jersey Shore like a couple years ago, and I was like, this should not have been on TV for everybody to see. But yeah, and they were also young, except Pauly D. He was mad old. He was like, I mean, it's not old, but like when I think about how young I thought they were, like he was 27.
Yeah. Yes, he was already 27, and Vinny was just a kid. He was a baby. He was only what, like 22?
Something like that. Yeah.
Yeah. I think, how old are we? 30? So he has to be, so then Vinny has to be what, 30?
Like 32, maybe.
6?
36?
You think so?
Yeah.
Because yeah, he can't be 32 and we 30.
No. You're right. I don't know how to do math, you guys. Yeah. Oh, he's 35. Okay. Anyways, you guys have to watch Love Island. What happened? Are you trying to figure out his age?
I'm thinking, because now I'm trying to think, yeah, because if he was 22, 21, 20, 19, 18, no, we were 16,
right? It came out when we were in high school.
Yeah, we were in high school.
So we have.
He might have been a little. Well, no, I guess he had to be able to drink. He had to be drinking age. So
he.
Yeah. So then he was 21.
Mm-hmm. They were young, like young. Okay. But you guys,
right? You're doing the math too,
I'm not
right?
questioning it. It is. I don't.
Let's see. We can Google it. Okay. They were all in their 20s. Snooki, Sammy, and Vinny were 22. Angelina and JWoww were 23.
JWoww. Yeah. JWoww.
JWoww did not look 23.
No,
even looking back. Okay. Ronnie was 24. Oh, The Situation was 27. Pauly D was 29.
What is he doing on a show? You know what?
You were 29 on that show? With a 21-year-old as a roommate? As roommates?
Yeah, he's 42 now. Crazy. So you guys have to watch Love Island, because like, and this is like the very like messy, toxic side of me, unfortunately, because they do this thing called Casa Amor, where, you know, everybody's been in their couples for a couple weeks at this point, maybe 2 or 3 weeks, maybe, and then they split them up, the girls and the guys. And this year the girls went to Casa Amor and the guys stayed in the original villa. And what they do is they just enter new bombshells, like just all new people, to see if people will recouple, like if they'll stay in their couple, or if they'll like quote unquote cheat and recouple with somebody else. And then, mind you, like everybody's like doing whatever they want to do. You have people who stay loyal, obviously, and then you have people who do not, and who just like are like, oh, I'm gonna do whatever, but I'm gonna go back to my original couple. And every year, and I say this every time I watch it, because there's a winter season and a summer season, and every year they have movie night where once everybody smooths everything over that happened in Casa, they come back and they play clips of them in like during the Casa Amor time, so you can see what your significant other was doing. And these people are still just out here like going crazy. Like this year, one of the couples got straddled by one of the girls that they brought in. And then like, he was like, oh no, everything was fine. Like there was a little kissing, but like, it's okay, whatever. And then they showed him like getting straddled and making out with this girl. And like, baffles my mind every year, but it's like interesting to watch.
Yeah, we're gonna watch one episode.
I just feel like hold on. I have questions. Because like this show has been on. This isn't the first season of this show.
No, correct? It's like the 9th.
And so I feel like for this show to be so popular, people need to have watched this show, correct?
Yes.
Yeah.
So I feel like they should know the steps, the process They should know how it's going to go down. So why would you put yourself in a situation
get caught up
like
in
this?
the Kool-Aid? They're like,
I agree. But then people are like,
ooh.
Oh, because first of all, let me say, I only watch the UK version. I don't watch the US version or any of the other ones. Yes. I watch the UK one. And this year they even had a girl from the Australian version who did not find love into the villa this year. And like, she stayed loyal to her couple. The guy, he was like, didn't like really stay loyal. And so, yeah. So she knew going in, this is what they do. But like, it just baffles me every year. Oh, because this is where I was going with that. They always say, I got to stay true to myself. I have to be true to myself, which makes me think, I don't know if you saw this, but I don't know. Somebody interviewed PK and was like, I don't know if they asked him if he regretted cheating on Shakira or like Shakira? What. Yeah. But he was like, well, I had to stay faithful to myself. I have to be faithful to me. And I was like, sir.
Okay. Okay, sure. Whatever makes you sleep at night, dude.
I had to be faithful to myself. Wow.
Okay.
Right.
Wow. Okay.
But yeah, that's what that made me think of, is when everybody in Love Island is like, I have to stay true to myself. I'm being true to my feelings. And you're like,
you're just horny.
You're just horny. Yeah, exactly.
You're just horny. Are you fucking kidding me?
Yeah. But I'm telling you, love. And there was like an even crazier moment this year and they call it turning their head. Like when they like are knew somebody new. They're like, oh, is your head gonna turn or will your head turn? That's also where I picked up the phrase the ick. Like when somebody gives me the ick. That's where I got it from. Yeah.
Okay.
But this girl turned her head in Casa, and then she decided that's not where she wanted to be with anymore. She wanted to be in her OG couple. And then she gives this really like grand gesture, like type speech to get back with her original couple. All the while, the boy that she brought in is standing right there. And she's talking about how she loves him and like only wants to be with him. And the guy she brought in is standing right there. It's crazy.
Well, maybe I'll watch it tonight. I need something to just take my mind off of
like
things.
I'll give you that. It starts off slow because like everybody's building their couples.
Yeah,
but once they're in the couples, it's when the mess happens. And it's lovely.
Oh my goodness. The mess, the mayhem. Liana, do you have any shows to share with us?
Like reality TV shows?
Yes.
Love Island reminds me a lot of Dated and Related. That's on Netflix.
What is that?
And it's so basically, it's so weird. It's so weird. Basically, you go to like this resort with your brother, with your sibling, with your sibling. It could be like your brother, it could be your sister, it could be anyone you're related to, cousin, all that kind of stuff. And the point is, you go to this resort or this villa and you are to find love through another like pair. So like, let's say, for example, my two brothers, Matt and Omar, go to this villa and then there's another pair of sisters there. Basically, Matthew has to help Omar get one of the sisters and vice versa.
Okay.
Obviously, it doesn't work out as cutely like that because there's like 10 other couples
on the resort.
Right? Like on the resort.
Sibling couples?
Yeah.
Okay.
And so like you have to like match with somebody. And if you're single by the end of the night, then you got to go.
By the end of the night?
Yeah. Because it's like, there's like challenges.
Okay.
That you have to do. And then the people don't vote, but the people at the villa vote who gets to go off. And there's like crying. It's very dramatic. Very dramatic. It's also really cringe because it's like you have to like flirt, put your game on, get like in front of like your sibling, which is kind of like, I don't want you to see me like this. It's so weird, but it's a very like, yeah. Everyone's hot on the show though. Gotta admit to that.
We shall watch that too.
That's how I felt about Love Island. Like everybody's just hot, like very attractive. Like there's this one really attractive couple on there right now. If anybody watches Love Island, you'll know it's Sammy and Tom. And one of the girls that I was wanting to leave just left. And again, if you watch Love Island, you know why she had to go. But they got to decide when they left, they got to decide what other couple was going to leave with them. And I was like, I've never seen that before. That's crazy. So that's wild. Dated and related is a very strange name for a show.
A very strange concept. And they also have people coming into the villa, like as like later on. They have like bombshells, like you call them in Love Island. Like they have other people coming in.
So like another pair of siblings. Mm-hmm. Oh my God.
Yeah. And then people that were paired up, like they'd be like, oh, I think he's really cute. So now I'm going to go find out if he's really cute and he likes me. And then they go and then it's a whole mess. It's weird. And then like the brother is like looking at his sister like, it is just so weird. It's so weird. No.
I think I have one that's more cringier than what Liana said. So there's a show also TLC. It's called MILF Manor.
Okay.
So when they were doing a lot of like the advertising for this show on TLC, they were they would start off the commercial with like, okay, 8 moms at a resort trying to find love.
Oh, I know what show you're talking about. I know which show you're talking about.
And you see them all lined up and they're all waiting to see the guys that come in, and the doors open up. The doors open up and they see their sons on the opposite side of that door. And we saw like 3 or 4 episodes. That shit is cringe as fuck.
No, hold on.
Yes.
Okay, so you have 8 moms, and then they go to this resort, and it's their sons there.
Yes.
So then the moms are trying to get with people that are not their sons.
Yes.
The son is pairing them
God.
Up. The sons get there too because they're all looking for love and but they like older women. And when the doors open, the guys and the moms, they're all looking at each other like, that's my son. And they're like, that's my mom. And the guys literally pair up with other moms on the show.
Thomas literally came from the other room to be like, what are y'all talking about? That's disgusting.
Oh my God.
Bro, it is wild. And it's all taking place in Mexico, at some resort in Mexico.
Hold on, because I think I know what show you're talking about, bro.
It's called MILF Manor. That shit, I have you like, what?
That's wild.
And they have challenges too. They do a challenge every episode, and you know the mom son couple, like that legit mom and the legit son that came on the show, if they lose the challenge, they get kicked off the show. They get booted.
Everybody should be kicked off that show. Why is that a show?
Bro,
is wild.
Oh my God.
You have an 18-year-old making out with a almost 60-year-old woman.
No.
Yeah. I mean, listen, you know, whatever keeps you healthy, whatever makes you feel young and whatever, because we're getting older here, but that was, I'm over here like, am I really?
They can't be 18 going on this show. That seems illegal.
Well, it's Mexico. They can drink out there.
Oh my God.
Ew.
There was one challenge where it was like a never have I ever challenge where the moms had to write down a secret that they had and they put it on the wall, and the sons had to guess which of those secrets belonged to their mom.
Oh, Love Island does something like that.
And then one of them was like, I slept with my son's best friend. Yes.
No, everybody goes to jail. That's it. We're done.
He takes it and he's like, he grabs one of the other Post-its thinking that it was his mom, and she goes, no, that's not me. And he's like, okay, which one is so which one is yours? And she goes, it's that one. And he reads it, and it was like, I slept with my son's best friend. And he was like, what? And she was like, yeah, I did. And he was like fucked up, like fucked up. They got him fucked up. Like he was sorry. They got him messed up. Like he could not believe what was happening. That he was like, he went into the pool naked, and it was at nighttime, but he was naked, swimming in the pool, minding his own business. He was like, and the mom was like, hey, let's go. We got to get time to go to sleep. Like a mom.
Time to go to bed.
Time to go to sleep. Time to go to bed. And he's like, no, leave me alone. I do not want to see you. I do not want to talk to you. Like, you hurt my feelings. Like, this is messed up. What you did to me was like really foul. That's my best friend.
There's no way this show is still on air.
The season finale was like last weekend.
No, so, yeah. But I mean, it has to be canceled. No more. Why?
Holy.
It got a 14% on Rotten Tomatoes. Good. I'm happy.
Sugar honey iced tea.
Yes.
Oh my God.
Can you believe that? That show was wild. 14%. Yes, on Rotten Tomatoes. Yes. There was one mom. She was juggling. I think she was juggling some guys too. Like she just wasn't sure who she wanted to be with. I wanted to be with you. I want to be. It was wild.
You imagine how traumatizing this is. A critic literally called it psychological torture.
That agree. Is a.
Oh my gosh.
But
that's why it's like it's crazy that they're so young. Like I thought like they would be like in their 20s or like younger.
20s.
Like
a good chunk of them are in their 20s. I think there was just like one or two that was like 18 or 19.
Let's see. It says men in their 20s and women between 40 and 60. Let's see. But it doesn't really give the ages of the sons. That's what I want to know right now. Wild. TLC is wild for that.
You could put up, look, youngest contestant on MILF Manor. But okay, yeah, it was crazy. And then like there was a mom and son. I think there were like 2 Latinas on the show. And one was a Mexican mom and her son. And her son was interested in one of the, Barbie looking moms.
I just saw pictures of the cast and I think I know who you're talking about.
And she got mad every time the guy and his mom would talk in Spanish. She got mad every time, and she'd be like, the rest of us don't know Spanish. Can you not speak Spanish in front of us? Like, we don't know what you're saying. And she's like, okay, well, I'm sorry. I wasn't saying anything about you. I'm sorry that you feel insecure about yourself and you think that I'm talking about you. And I was like, we're not prepared for that, woman. You didn't, that was a whole Latina mom. You were not ready for that. Oh, that was a good scene.
I would have been like, you probably don't know what I'm saying because this conversation was not meant for you.
And I was like, tell her. Oh, it was good. It was very good. That had to be my favorite episode. But yeah.
Okay, here we go.
21.
21 was the youngest. This one is 30. That's an appropriate age.
I feel like that's an appropriate age.
28 is also appropriate. I'll take that. 26. 23.
Okay.
And 28. 23. 26.
He was 20. Sorry, he was 20 at the time.
Okay. Yeah, he's the youngest.
Wow.
And it says so far he's had one serious relationship. Yes, because you're 20 years old. That's why. Oh my God.
Yeah.
Crazy. Well, Love Island also does challenges. They do that one with like you have to guess the secret. This year it was kind of funny because one of the secrets of the guys was like he lied to a girl and said that he was like going into the military, and like so that was a secret that he put on there, and they were like, oh, does she know? And he goes, well, she's gonna find out when she watches this. And I was like, oh my gosh. And then they do like a heart rate challenge where like the girls will sit and basically the guys give them a lap dance and like you see who raises your heart more. And then because the girls then do the opposite, like where they give the guys basically like a lap dance. And then it's like you see if your heart was raised more by like your significant other or someone that's not your significant other.
Oh, hell the fuck no. Oh, hell no. I would love to have that challenge. Let's go. Let's freaking go.
Oh my god. So yeah. I gotta tell y'all, reality TV is crazy. I gotta say, TLC, maybe not for me, but
the Tender Loving Care Network.
I know.
Is that what it stands for?
Yeah. Yes. Tender Love and Care.
Ew.
No, I lied. That's what TLC does stand for, but that's not what that channel stands for. You know what
does it stand for?
The Learning Channel.
Oh,
what are you
still
learning?
Inaccurate. It's still very inaccurate. So
that is not true.
I remember back in the day when they used to do like untold stories of the ER, like that used to be a big show
I
for
do
them.
remember that.
So that I can understand, like that's a learning thing, right? But now you got 90 Day Fiancé, you have Darcy and Stacey, you have Say Yes to the Dress, you have extreme couponing that's on that show.
Okay,
you have
I fucking loved extreme couponing. Like that show, it was like my favorite thing in the whole entire world. And then they canceled it and it's not on anymore.
I mean, but we can't live that type of life out here. There's nothing for us to like.
No, we can't. But I love watching other people live my dream. Like, that's great.
Like, what do I look like buying 50 cans of fucking or 50 jars of peanut butter? Where am I putting this shit?
Oh my gosh. Yeah, it
or like I bought like 8 boxes of graham crackers. Like, what?
It originally was the Learning Channel when it was established in the 80s, and it focused on educational and instructional programming. But then it was acquired by the owners of the Discovery Channel, and they began to pivot towards reality TV in the 90s.
Yes, because the TLC, the Discovery Channel, and I think it's National Geographic, I think they have a subscription plan where if you buy all 3, it's like a certain price per month. And you get like unlimited access to all of their like shows that don't even air on TV. It's only through their streaming app. Crazy.
That is crazy.
Wow. Still inaccurate though.
It is very inaccurate. But you guys, be sure to share with us your favorite reality TV shows. Also, let us know. Did you hate this episode? Because then we won't do another one like it if y'all don't like it. We know to keep this. This was an idea that was in the drafts. I pulled it out. We're just gonna see how it goes right now. But Liana, when can the people find us?
You guys can find us every Wednesday, wherever you listen to your podcast. You can find us on Spotify, Apple Podcasts. You can find us on YouTube. Stream all of our episodes. Leave us a glowing review. And yeah.
And then you guys can find us on Instagram at Glowing Up Latina. Share your Love Island, pointers or whatever it is that you want to share with Christina about Love Island.
Your Love Island hot tips.
Yes, exactly. Share with us your reality TV shows, your favorite ones that aren't on air anymore, but you loved growing up watching, or you loved watched growing up. Sorry. You can send that to glowinguplatina@gmail.com.
And until next time, keep glowing, mija.
Bye.